Hi there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your mid-April reading. Of course, energy is fluid, so the energy may permeate a little before the mid portion of April and a little after the end of the month into May. So, let us see. Energy. Capricorn, I'm hearing and I'm seeing, feeling you holding something. It's almost like a weight, like a heavy weight, like a sack of it's almost like gold, like something that you've found, and you're almost like, what do I do with this? What do I make of this? What does this mean? And now that I have this thing, now that I've maybe uncovered something that I wanted to uncover, now that I have the answer, what do I make of this? What's my next step? What's my next move? Let's get into the rest of the energies, though, to see exactly what that may be referring to. But aha, yes, decision needing to be made here. The Two of Swords upright. There's been a calm after some sort of storm. Absolutely. It's almost like the pandemonium of some sorts has died down. You feel more clear-headed with something, with some direction that you're moving in, or something you've been dealing with. You're somehow on higher ground, but it's almost like through that process you've uncovered something, you've reached something, you've acquired something. And I feel that, right, for some of you it may be metaphorical, for some of you it may be literal, but there's almost like there was some sort of, yes, this is that sack that I was talking about, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, weighing heavily down. It's like, look, Capricorn, you're like looking up, but then there's this heavy weight that's almost like holding you down, that you're wondering, right? It's like this, Capricorn. It's like in the movies, right, where there's that one scene and there's a character who just finds, let's say, some mass of, I don't know, like a treasure chest or something, right? Like even maybe a lot of money, and they're wondering, they're like, whoa, like I just came across something that is important, that is important to someone or something. Or maybe it's something that was important to you in the past. And it's almost like that feeling of, what do I do with this thing? Like, right? And I feel that you want to do something with it, absolutely, right? You want to come to some sort of, you want to dissolve. I feel like you want to dissolve whatever this is. Okay. Son of Pentacles, okay, I'll go from the top down. In this stack that just popped out is the Three of Swords in reverse, overlaying the Three of Cups in reverse, 2 threes, overlaying the Eight of Cups upright, overlaying the Son of Pentacles in reverse. So, I feel that this has to do with some sort of past. Perhaps this is residual, something financial, some sort of attachment that holds you down to a previous world or situation or predicament that you felt bound to. And you're almost like, I'm ready to let it go. I just want to know, what do I do with it? Where do I put it? Who do I give it to? Right? There's this ambiguity. Right? But yet this knowing that I want to clarify whatever I feel I need to very clearly, I keep hearing dissolve assets, something like that, dissolving assets. But I feel, Capricorn, that this spoke to a previous situation or world to which you felt bound, dissatisfied, where you felt I'm part of a world, a community, an ideology even, right? A social ideology that I don't align with, that holds me down in some kind of capacity, right? Maybe yes, right? There was some sort of financial, monetary reservoir that was somehow linked to whatever this world was for me, to this partnership, this attachment, this business. But it dissatisfied me deeply. It was not emotionally satisfying for me. And you want to strike out on your own. Maybe this was some sort of venture that I'm feeling for some of you, a number of you, some sort of venture that that did not materialize as planned, where it could have been a partnership. It could have been a partnership, business or otherwise, right? Three of Swords, also a very, and lots of cups, a card that may absolutely speak to union, partnership, right? Cups, emotions, love, sentimentalism, right? Of some sort of experience. Okay, but finances are linked. Finances are somehow very much almost infiltrated in the whole situation. It's like, yes, I want to walk away from the situation, but I have this to deal with. It's like, what are we going to do with this, right? Which was the result of whatever this process was for you, or this experience, or, right, the situation at hand. So let's get a little deeper here, the energies, and see what else this matter may pertain to. Okay. Okay. Capricorn. Temperance upright, 9 of Cups upright, overlaying each other. Look, Capricorn, you feel you want to do away with this, whatever this is. You want to do away with it. You're ready. It's like a heavy weight. You're like, I don't want to be responsible for this suitcase of money that I just found in some alley. I don't want to be associated with it anymore. I don't want to be involved with it. I just want to, right? I know I got to do something with it, right? And what do I do? And so there's this feeling of like stickiness. You don't want to be attached to it any longer. You want to remove yourself, but you feel that for some reason, you can't just get up and go. You can't just drop the sack on the corner of the street and walk away from it, right? It's like there's something, Capricorn, that is beckoning you to temper, to take a patient approach with how you choose to handle whatever this is. It's almost like your impulse is to just, right, open the fist and let everything go. But you're being beckoned, right? Patience. Do it with, I'm feeling and I'm hearing tact even. Do it with some sort of, right, think, look, okay, Temperance is Sagittarius' card, right? Temperance speaks to patience, right? Tempering the fire, the flame. But Sagittarius and fire in general is very much, it's a hot energy. It's a wild energy, right? Fire, it's uncontrollable to some extent as well. So where we are impulsive and we have a desire to act, right? Fire acting. We're being heated. It's like you're dealing with a lot. That's what I'm feeling. It's not just like a featherweight. It's like it's a lot. Okay, and I'm feeling and I'm hearing assets. Okay, a lot of assets that have to do with whatever this is. And it may regard a union. Absolutely, it may regard a union. And you're going from a 2 to a 3 with the 9 of Pentacles. It could be, I'm hearing settlement. So something having to do with the financial realm of perhaps a partnership in some shape or form, right? That which regarded your emotional satisfaction. And so there's this desire to transmute, transform, right? Move on completely and just remove every trace of whatever this experience has been for you to some extent as well. I'm feeling that you want to wash it away also. But, right, it's like, oh, I gotta stick it out for some reason, right? For some reason, I gotta stick it out. It may be the Mercury-Venus retrograde, right? Before you just absolutely take the string and the scissors and snip through that bond, whatever that is, whatever that even energetic feeling of somehow still attached to this. You want to do that, but you're being beckoned to temper that impulse. Okay, temper that impulse. And that's overlaying the Nine of Cups. So lots of water energy. Look, 9 and 9. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So we're seeing a sort of alliance, an alliance between Pentacles, Earth, Water, emotions, okay, Cups. We're seeing that as well here, right? With the Son of Pentacles at the mercy of this emotional enrapture predicament. Let me tune in 1 second, Capricorn. This has it's been emotionally taxing for you. Whatever this has been, it's like you want to let it go. You want to let it go. You want to let it go. But you're holding it together, and you're like, you feel, so there's like a nervousness about it too, right? It's like you're holding, I'm just seeing you like in some alley, like holding the sack of, I'm just going to think of it, right, as like money. Like, let's say you're holding a sack of money, and it's that feeling of the momentousness of what you're holding, and simultaneously mixed with the desire to let it go, but with the pressure on top of that of how do I strategize how I'm going to do this? So it's a tempering of a lot of emotions, a lot of energy, a lot of feeling even responsible. Whoa, like I just found something. I have something, right? That can mean a lot to someone. I am also feeling that whatever I have can mean a lot to someone. Where do I put it? Where do I place it? So then you want to do it in a responsible manner. You're trying to make sense of it with clarity. I want to pull 3 more cards for you. I almost said Sagittarius, and hey, temperance is popping up. This may have to do with a Sagittarius. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Let's pull these. You want to close out. You want to close out, Capricorn, of some sort of cycle. You want to be reborn. You want to be reborn. Look, the Magician, the very first major arcana card right after the Fool, overlaying the Hierophant. 2 cards speaking to absolute wisdom, inner wisdom, knowledge, but also look at this, conventionalism, right? The Hierophant is a very, speaks to conventionalism, marriage, contracts, right? Anything that is sort of concrete, but also bound to a certain degree. So the Hierophant, though, is looking over at the 10 of Wands. Look, the backs of these 2 characters are turned to one another. Your sights, Temperance, aligned with the Magician, looking in the same direction. A hankering desire to move forward, to transform, to move through this period of stagnancy, okay? But what you need to kind of deal with in your subconscious, as well as perhaps literally, right? The subconscious guiding you how to maneuver the material world is this need to let go, absolutely let go of the cycle, to close out. I'm getting close out, which is going to lead you to this ultimate unlocking of freedom to pursue your dream, the Star card. 4 of Swords in reverse, the Star. Capricorn, this is significant, Okay, this is significant, right? You have the Magician overlaying the stack. You have the Star underpinning the stack. So there's a desire to pursue a dream, the seed of a dream that's so deep within you, Capricorn. But it's like, to do that, you have to unlock. You have to unlock whatever this old world has been, right? Whatever this old world has been. And you may need to heed some sort of counsel, even legal counsel. I'll say that, even legal counsel, as it regards the closeout of whatever this cycle has been for you. Okay, it may have to do with environment. It may have to do with some aspect of your environment that yes, it may have to do with your sort of think about it may be regarding the closeout of you within your environment even. Okay, it may be speaking to a sort of displacement of you within your environment. So this big change, right, of you pursuing your dreams and your ultimate goals will require of you to move forward wisely in this closeout, wisely with the Hierophant, listening to your intuition, but also at the same time, right? I'm feeling that there's a dichotomy for you, Capricorn, between the world that you want to create, but there's a lot internally that you need to almost hash out, and it may regard your environment that you've felt at odds with, that you felt somehow entrapped in. Okay, absolutely, environment. Okay, but there's a need to come to terms with that, right? And it's almost like, right, what you want to pursue is unconventional. This deep-seated dream desire is unconventional. It's outside of what you've known and likely what your environment, those around you, have expected of you or known even. So there's a need to part with this conventionalism as well to some degree. There's a need to bid farewell in a certain propensity, right? So that you can make peace with this, with whatever this old way of doing things has been, that somehow held you down in regards to pursuing your dreams. So Capricorn, I hope this reading was helpful for you. I will be back with your full moon reading rather soon, today most likely actually, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, feel free to check out your ascendant, rising, or moon sign as well. I highly recommend it, in fact, as it can oftentimes provide further insights into your situation. I know that I resonate a lot with my moon sign, even more than my sun oftentimes, so it doesn't hurt to check it out. It's kind of cool to get to know yourself just beyond your sun sign as well. If you don't know your signs, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide and just enter in your birth details and it will compute your signs for you. However, make sure that your time is correct, even down to the minute, as that can change your ascendant around and sometimes your moon as well. All right. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Have a beautiful April. Love and light to you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.